What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to Taustify. My name is Taustif, and Rachel Zeigler is getting attacked from all angles for her takes on her upcoming Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs remake.
She's not going to be safe with the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again.
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird. So we didn't do that this time.
Now, and there's a clear-cut reason why that is. Today I'm going to be talking about something that is not only relevant to Rachel Zeigler and her upcoming Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs remake, which, by the way, she isn't white and the Seven Dwarfs aren't dwarfs either. So I don't know what to call it. But anyways, what I'm going to be talking about today has to do with not just the Snow White remake, but the overall problem that most of the Hollywood movies and most of entertainment media nowadays. So I'm going to give you two examples, two names, Superman and Cinderella. Now, what are the emotions that come to your mind when you think about Superman? Let me assume and let me guess: strength, bravery, superpowers, saving the day, saving your loved ones, saving your country, saving the world, and looking absolutely drop-dead attractive and handsome whilst doing so. Now, those are all the masculine things that all guys want. So Superman is basically all of the masculine traits compiled into one character, and then they're maximized to the limits of human imagination. That's basically Superman. On the other hand, Cinderella, what are the things that come to your mind when you think about Cinderella? Cinderella is beautiful, graceful. She wears a magical dress. She wears magical shoes. She hops on a magical carriage that rides her to a ball dance, and there she impresses the prince and she dances with the prince. So these are all the things that women want. These are all the feminine traits compiled into a character, and these traits are then maximized to its full effects. So the reason why these characters have stood the test of time and these characters have done so well in our cultures is because they embody all the things that men and women want. Now, for example, so if you ask a bunch of guys what they want in a movie, the answer is probably going to be lots of fight scenes, lots of battles, superpowers, hero fights villain, hero saves the girl, the hero saves the day, etc., etc. But if you ask a bunch of women what they want in a movie, the answer might be very different, drastically different, in fact. And the reason why characters like Superman, Batman, or Cinderella, Snow White, fairy tale princesses have worked so well for such a long time is because they embody what men and women want so perfectly. And I'm not saying that there can't be any exceptions or any flexibility. Like, of course, there's going to be a Wonder Woman or like a Black Widow or Jean Grey, Dark Phoenix, and there's always going to be female superheroes every now and then. But no matter what happens, Wonder Woman is not going to become more powerful than Superman. Even if she does become more powerful than Superman, she can never become more popular than Superman. And the reason is not misogyny or sexism. The reason is, simply put, women are just not that much into superheroes, right? So, like I said, it's not like there can't be any flexibility or that there can't be any, like, exceptions, but the general theme, the general framework is that men, generally speaking, like action, and women, generally speaking, like romance, fairy tales, fantasy, that sort of stuff. And now the problem with Rachel Zeigler's Snow White remake is that it seems to be neither. Like, it's neither a superhero action-packed sci-fi action film or a fairy tale where the girl falls in love with the guy which, by the way, she even has a problem with falling in love.
Of course. Well, I mean, in 1937, the cartoon was so focused on her finding true love, and it's really not even in her mind at all in this film. Like, she's so focused on becoming the leader that her father tells her that she can be.
Saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be. There's a big focus on her love story. With a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time.
So I get the idea with the feminism and her not needing a guy to save her, but then she also has a problem with falling in love, which is also something that pisses people off. And the fact that she keeps repeatedly saying that the movie came out in 1937.
I just mean that it's no longer 1937. I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so.
Yeah, I get it. A lot of things are old, but then again, so is Lord of the Rings, and everybody loves Lord of the Rings, no matter how old it is. So it's not about how old it is, it's about how good it is. So the fact that simply because Snow White is old, therefore it can be shit on by stupid, dumb Gen Z kids who were raised by TikTok isn't any justification. So these were my overall thoughts on the ongoing Rachel Zeigler, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs remake drama. So if you like my opinions, if you like my 2 cents on this whole matter, then support me by hitting the like button and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And of course, leave me a comment on what you think about this whole Rachel Zeigler drama and what you think about my take on this whole thing. So, of course, stay tuned. Until the next video, stay good and have a good one.